Welcome to Trust the Cones.
Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to podcast number 6. I'm Kev. I got ChaosBill here with me.
What's going on, guys?
We're doing something a little different. Unfortunately, we say that when we start like every video or something, but we really are this time. So we're gonna actually be playing while we do this podcast. I'm driving. We're gonna go get a couple quests that we want. One's a rare candy quest, one's a Charmeleon quest. So we're gonna hope the audio comes out decently for this and I can use some of it at least. We'll see how much we actually get out of it.
I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, so I don't know how other communities are doing it, but we've been really good about announcing quests within our Discord. We have a tag for rare candy and a tag for Charmeleons and Charizards. Or, no.
Not Charizards.
Charmander.
Charmander, that one.
So, and Chansey as well.
Yes.
So we think those are the best quests right now. So we've been announcing them and trying to get people to know where they are, and I don't know. So after work today, I'm going over to get this one. It should be good.
Yeah, I already got the one rare candy quest that you need. I got the rare candy already as well too.
Nice. So. It's 3 great throws in a row, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so that one is either 3 great curves in a row for 3 or 3 greats for 1. Rare candy.
I always like the ones for 3. They're the best.
They're not very common, so when they come, it's a good thing. I know down in Philly today, there's one of the Dittos for 3, but I'm not going down there.
Oh, that's tempting.
You're probably good, yeah.
Where in Philly?
She posted it in the Discord. It's right by Temple in North Philly.
Oh, you know what? Actually,
it's not even that far from you.
That might be doable because I was thinking possibly a city trip tonight anyway. So that might be doable.
I'm city tripping tomorrow morning.
Nice.
I have a Magic the Gathering day planned. Before we start, I'm gonna run through and.
I am seeing Infinity War tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
In the morning, and then Phillies game at night. So
that's a good day.
Busy day.
Going down Broad Street, of course, to maximize balls and stuff, I assume.
Oh yeah, we might do some raids and stuff in between. Maybe Broad on the way home and stuff like that too. So
good deal.
Always looking to maximize.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of how me and Bill plays. It's not like we're always playing Pokemon, but when we're going somewhere, we go in the best route to maximize how much Pokemon we can play, and it adds up over time.
Definitely does.
How you liking the event?
I love it. How can you not love Triple Stardust?
Yeah, this is a elite event.
Yeah, I was actually in one of the Discords today, and somebody's like, "Oh, I can't wait for Community Day for the Stardust," and I'm like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "It's Triple Stardust right now. Go catch stuff."
Yeah.
Right now.
And with all the Magikarp and Wailmer, they're both so easy to catch.
Yeah.
So I feel like my catch rate's way up, and I'm kind of sick of the Pokemon that are out, but it's double.
I'm not even looking at the Pokemon that are out.
Yeah, but I hate deleting like 37 Poliwags and 847 Digletts.
That's true. Did you get a shiny whale yet?
I did not. Did you?
Yep.
When'd you get yours?
Last night.
Go Plus or actual catch?
Actual catch.
Look at you.
Yeah. I was excited. So I got 2 shinies yesterday, actually. A shiny Magikarp, my 4th one, and the shiny whale.
We were walking together and walking with someone who's never got a shiny Magikarp, our friend Chris, and Bill got a carp and I got a carp. It's my 8th actually.
Wow.
So we were both just super nonchalant about it, and he was really pissed off.
It's your 8th now?
Yeah,
I remember when you caught your first one.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had my first one and my second one was a really long gap. But since then, I've been hitting it fairly consistently.
Wow, that's awesome.
I mean, you know, I play in water biomes more than anywhere else.
That's
true. So, even though they're not super common there anymore, I think I'm still seeing them more than most of the player base. Is this quest any good here?
Sweet. I don't know because I clicked on the whale, and the whale is not shiny.
Oh, I had this quest yesterday when I ended the day, so I'll never know what it is.
Catch 3 Pidgey or Murkrow, so no.
Not good right now.
Yeah.
So it's been different quests these last couple days. It's the same quest, but it's like different ones with different values.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Pidgey Murkrow is useless. And you know, something else is actually good, like the grass ground one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one's very good right now.
I like cycling through it, and even though it's just a numble that you're getting out of it, it's still something.
Yeah.
Should we cut through Walmart?
You're driving.
Hell yeah. So right now we're cutting through Walmart, which is the epitome of spawns.
You actually know that the Lowe's and Sam's is actually better. Right?
It's not even like a little better, it's substantially better.
Yeah, it's like ridiculous.
It's just worse of a cut through. It's like traffic flow wise.
I always go through there now.
Yeah, when I go home I usually do it.
Yeah. Yeah, parking lots are amazing for the spawns. So
the nice thing on this lot is people walk in front of you all the time. So you sit there and you let people go and you're like a nice guy or whatever, but the reality is you're just sitting there and waiting for the cluster.
Yep.
There's a jump off, you see it?
Yep.
That's catchable. Jump with double dust or triple dust or whatever we have now, these third evolutions when they're there are just so awesome.
And I got a star piece running, of course.
Of course. I'm really bad at running star pieces. I've learned at this event, but
Yeah.
I put one on before we left to make sure I didn't screw it up.
First ball.
Yeah, same. I golden razzed it.
Oh, I did not.
I don't mess around with those things.
Oh, 2 whales here. Not a shiny. Gotta check the other one. Come on, not a shiny.
I think I'm just gonna loop the Sam's Club while we're here because why not?
Sure.
Yeah, there's really nothing of note during the event to hunt except for Larvitar, I think.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few actually.
Yeah, a good amount.
Yeah.
And obviously we don't have scanners anymore, so we're not getting the benefit of that, but just around there's been so many of them, and I feel like I've caught all of them too. I've got a couple on Go Plus.
Yeah, I've definitely caught a few on Go Plus.
Which is very nice. Breadloom's decent, so I think if I could get like a nice shroomish, I'd be really happy.
Yeah, I still can't get a good one.
No, I can't either. I catch a lot of them, and it's been sunny here a little bit the last couple days too.
Oh, you go in here? I always go in over there.
No, there's a cluster right here.
Is there? Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
You guys are hearing the thought process of how we find clusters. See, you would never got this Crawdon otherwise.
Oh man.
Or whatever the hell it's called. Crawdon's the evolved.
Yeah.
Imagine that, me messing up an evolution.
Never happens.
Have you done any raids recently?
I did 4 raids today. I did a Pylo just to do one. And then I did 2 Latios and a T-Tar.
What weather was the Pylo?
It was sunny, I believe.
Have you tried to beat me with Kyogre yet? Because you could put up a good time now with
I
your Kyogre team.
did one day, but I forget what move it had, and it just wasn't.
Oh, the Bulldoze is the one that's always slow.
Yeah, it was not ideal.
Yeah, I haven't seen a Pylo in a few days. I'd love to do another one. I have the world record in it right now. I just haven't posted it, so I have to actually post it. That honk was not at me, believe it or not. I did a Jinx today.
Oh yeah?
I tied my personal best time. I can't seem to go over the hump, but it was a boosted Jinx.
Nice.
My unboosted Jinx times stink because it goes too deep in your lineup.
Yeah.
But boosted is primarily my first 2, which are Entei and Moltres.
Yeah, I still don't have a good enough fire team to put anything up for that, so.
So what I did was I took like 4 shots at it. It was basically ended up being my whole lunch break, which kind of was a waste of triple dust or whatever, but it was Drain and Kiss. So it's the fairy move is resist everything resisted that I'm fighting against.
Yeah. Oh man, I keep clicking on this stupid Remoraid.
Yeah, Bill just clicked the Whalmer and somehow he missed a fat Pokemon.
It's still making me click the Remoraid.
There's
so
2 more here too when you're done.
Yeah, I missed that one, so that was probably shiny. It's the way I always think about it.
So the
oh well.
I ended up restarting a couple times because the first 2 times I went, he was draining kissing at the first possible time, which was the same moment my charge was just becoming full.
Ugh.
So I never got the extra energy from it. And then he was also killing me before I got my like 3rd or 4th charge off. I forget which one. So finally I did it again, and the timing was better. He didn't go in that first draining kiss, so I was able to do a lot better time because of that.
Nice. Cuddle and I did we do the T-Tar, and it had Iron Tail and Stone Edge.
Okay, that's not easy.
And no, it definitely wasn't. We actually lost the first time, which we were both really confused at because we definitely like beat it. Like it must have been lag.
Okay.
So we ran it again, and then we beat it with 30 seconds left.
It's really must have been the connection.
It had to have been connection or something, because like to have such a difference like that.
Yeah,
like,
or the timing of how many it used.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it hit just as hard each time.
Did you guys have to re-enter or anything?
The first time we did.
So maybe it regened or something, which is why you ended up losing it.
Yeah, but even still, like we had it down. We should have had it beat, but the second time we went in, we beat it no problem at all. 30 seconds left. So.
Have you done Iron Tail Fire Blast yet?
No, I have not.
It's a interesting moveset. It's tough.
Yeah.
I like it.
It definitely would have been really tough because it was sunny too, so Fire Blast would have been boosted.
Well, it one-shots you anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, is it a one-shot?
Yeah, most of the time. I mean, especially with Iron Tail, because you're already being hit.
Yeah.
So it's not like Fire Blast is making it that much worse.
Yeah, Iron Tail definitely hits very hard.
Which can help a little bit. If you get Iron Tail and Crunch,
yeah,
you can put up a good time sometimes because it's giving you more energy.
I used to live there.
Did you?
Yep.
It's really not helping people in the podcast.
I know. I pointed.
I'm excited for you. So Bill is leading me in gold gems now. You want to give a count?
I'm at 71 currently.
I'm at 69, which is more than I expected.
Ooh, that's a battle in a gym for an encounter.
Yeah, I deleted it by accident. So you have to tell me what it is.
I will.
We are I'm not really competing because I'm losing, so I gave up. But I didn't think I'd be doing any more. I've been at 62 forever, and I've slowly crept up recently. But what I'm finding is quests have me, like, instead of doing the same loop multiple times, I'm doing 2 different loops in my day.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get goals on the new loop to make sure that I have everything there. But I want to see as many quests as possible.
Definitely.
And that's the best way to do it, rather than seeing the same, like, 40 quests over and over and over again.
Well, your quest total is crushing mine right now, too. You're at, what, 700 or 800, I think?
Oh, no, I'm going to hit 1,000 tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
I'm
wow.
in like the low 9s, but
very nice.
I'll hit 1,000 tomorrow.
I am at 590. So.
Yeah. I like cycling them. I've really enjoyed just driving down or walking in a park or whatever.
Yeah.
And either way, just like cycling through them. And it's funny because it's totally different quests.
Yeah.
When I'm in the park, I want all the great throw ones. When I'm driving, I want all the like catch 10 Pokemon with weather boost kind of stuff.
Exactly. Yep.
But I've enjoyed it.
I did a 4-mile walk at Mondock the other day, and I did every quest that was there. So
yeah, I did the same. I was same thing. I did 2 miles earlier, 2 miles later, and ended up doing every single quest. The park's been so active. I guess the weather being nice and
it's a Magikarp nest too. So
we're getting all these players we don't know from different areas coming. And Michelle, my wife, met someone who was not really on our Discord. She doesn't really play in our area too much, but she was on there for a little bit, and like she figured out our posting system and posted her raid, and everyone came and stuff. So that was pretty cool. Big success.
Nice.
I have battle in the gym 5 times. That one's always Machop, right? It can't be anything else?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. So we're going through a town that's usually blue, like heavily blue. So we both have battle quests. It'll be tough to find one.
Huh, I've never been to that.
That gym's new. It came about like 3 weeks ago, maybe.
Huh, I'm gonna have to head over there.
Are there open spots?
Yeah.
Alright. I think I need to go past that. Maybe you guys noticed there's been a bunch of new Pokestops and gyms added. So Ingress had a backlog of things that dated back a very long time ago.
Yeah.
And they opened up the submissions and kind of approved a bunch in a short period of time. So there was an influx of gyms, probably about a week ago maybe. A bunch of new stops and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and then we had some things that just like turned from a stop to a gym. We can't figure out why. It didn't seem like it added anything, and the cells didn't change.
They might have just added stops in the cell that we haven't seen or something. And
that's the only thing I could think of, but I explored the whole cell and couldn't find them. So.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was a weird one.
It's gonna be a new gym badge for me. I love new gym badges.
How far are you up on that?
Let me double check. I am at 881, so this will be 882.
So for those of you who don't know, once you hit 1,000, you're kind of at the point where you can't get any more. So even though you're still accumulating badges, the screen only shows 1,000, so you never get to pass any more than that.
I know you're well over 1,000.
Oh yeah, I would imagine I'm like 1,400-ish. Are you putting in Chansey?
Of course.
All right, let me do a polygraph or something.
You doing that first?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when Bill and I do a gym together, we always order everything. Oh, it's a Scyther nest.
Oh wow. Tregs is in here.
Oh, that's funny. It's not surprising.
No.
Tregs is one of our players who dominates gyms and well over 100 badges at this point.
Oh yes.
So yeah, essentially when we do gyms, we always try to, instead of just throwing in like our Chanseys and our Blissies, we try to order it in some way. We're not always perfect. We don't have enough melodics to be good enough to do it.
Yeah.
But we try to like throw a Polyrath or a Metagross or something that's good against fighting in the middle.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
Kind of change everything up.
I've been trying to teach some people that, just to make gyms last a little bit longer and easier to hold. And not everybody understands it exactly.
So I really want gym control for my EX raid on Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, I saw you post that.
Yeah, so, oh God, I shouldn't be saying this on the podcast. We're gonna release it. Whatever, if someone listens to the podcast and uses it against me for gym control, then all power to them. So, basically, I have a soccer game from 12 to 1 and then the raid's at 1.
Yeah.
So I can't defend for that, you know,
that little bit of time,
hour and 15 minutes probably.
Any particular reason you really want gym control for this one?
So I got, my whole family's there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we mentioned it in the live stream, so we're gonna 3-man it.
Yeah.
And then all 3 babies got passes too.
Oh wow, okay.
So it's so much. It's effectively getting 12 extra balls.
Yeah.
Can't pass that up. I've been cutting out my baby accounts. I had a lot of alts doing various things, and I'm really down to only playing on 2 at this point. And it's the one I only play when the other one's out of balls, so it's not too bad anymore. I don't know. I know you still are the 0 alt guy.
Yep. No alts for me.
But it's been fun. I like it because it's nice to like care about Latios with those accounts. Like my regular account, there's no reason for me to raid Latios at all. I mean, the rare candy's nice, but other than that, it's kind of a waste. But with the babies, they don't have Dragonites, or they have like 1 Dragonite. So it's not like they have good dragons, so getting a usable dragon's a good thing.
Yeah.
Did you see the new update that came out?
No, I did not.
So it looks like there's a new version rolling out to Android, and so we're getting it on Apple in a couple days. And there's a few quality of life changes and stuff, and it looks like there's some Pokestop submission.
Nice.
But the, like, not actually, you can't submit yet, but there's like stuff back in the code. It's like a future thing. But the big thing for me is the move called Smackdown just came into the game.
Oh, so you mean a community day with Larvitar's going to be coming up?
Yeah, that's my prediction. It has been for a while, and I kind of backed off of it when I saw how many Larvitar were in this event.
Yeah. But
it really seems like that's a big possibility, right?
It definitely does.
There's a lot of different Pokemon that get that move. It's not just Tyranitar by any stretch.
Make 3 great curves in a row for 1,500 Stardust.
I meant to tell you that. I knew that one already.
I did not, so I'm keeping
sorry
that.
About that. I had it this morning.
Now I need the whales to pop up. Oh, I just got kicked out of a gym.
Alright, back the update.
Yeah.
So a lot of different Pokemon have Smackdown. It's not just Tyranitar. Rhydon actually gets it. Golem gets it. A lot of your rock type gets it. I think Aerodactyl can even learn it. So
oh wow.
I wonder if they're gonna add it to the move pool, or if they're gonna, if it was something special for Regirock or Regirock, or whatever it's called.
Oh, true.
That thing gets it too. Oh, that does get Rock Throw, which is already in the game. So who knows?
I like when they add new moves to the game though. So.
Yeah, a lot of people are expressing outrage that like, oh my goodness, Tyranitar is gonna be overpowered because it's like good at this and good at this. But like Tyranitar is not, like, it's one of the best 7 Pokemon in the game, but at the same time it's still not that good. Yeah. Like I remember when we were doing our Lugia 3-mans, we weren't using, or 4-mans, whatever the hell that we were doing, some number of men for Lugia. Yeah. We weren't even using Tyranitar because it wasn't fast enough. And it's like Mewtwo outclasses it against everything it's good against. Yeah. It's already beaten by that. So it's, I don't know, like I feel like it's good, and I feel like if it's a good rock attacker, that's great. It's still, there's still other things like water may outclass it against certain things. Yeah. I think the things that are double weak to rock, like, you know, a Charizard or a Moltres or something like that, it would shine against. Definitely. But a lot of other things I think it wouldn't. So we'll see how it plays out. I like the variety as well. I hope they don't make it exactly like a Rock Throw clone, because in like the games apparently it's very similar to Rock Throw. Yeah. But it would be cool if it was like a Confusion kind of move, or a Psycho Cut kind of move, or just something different, you know? Mm-hmm. Like just to either high energy or high damage, just to give some variety.
Variety is definitely always nice.
Are you saving your Larvitar like I told you to?
I have a few, yeah. I actually have a 14-14-14 very high level Larvitar that I've been hanging on to for a little bit now. Yeah, that's great. So. That's my strong advice, guys, is if you think something may be a community Pokemon, Larvitar at some point, Ralts at some point, things like that, you know, hold on to 6 of them if you can. If you're not in a rush to evolve them, just keep them around. We're seeing over and over again, like I'm paying for Bulbasaur the fact that I didn't go nuts. And you know, I evolved 3 high level high IV Venusaurs, and I was happy with that. But now I find myself wishing I had 6. I mean, I have 4. I'm still pretty happy with the 4 that I have, because I do have maxed out perfect eggs and a couple maxed out perfect Sceptiles as well too.
Yeah, I do as well. I actually have 3 of each that I feel comfortable using. But
Frenzy Plant Venusaur is that good though.
I like Frenzy Pants. It's pretty funny.
Frenzy Pants?
Yeah. You can use that move.
I use that move a lot, actually.
There's a bunch of these Magikarp out with these last 2 events. I feel like they're really going out of their way to help people get Mew.
Yeah, they definitely are, but I'm okay with it because it's really good, helping me get towards my Fat Carp badge.
How close are you?
Not super close yet, but 186 out of 300.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I was under, like I was probably around 100. So I've gotten a decent amount.
They are everywhere. And again, as Go Plus users, it's so good for us because...
Yeah, the catch rate's insane.
The catch rate's so good.
Yes, I just caught another one.
Yeah?
Not a Fat Carp, though. The one before that was.
I like when they're fat. We definitely had an Olympic contest related to Fat Carp, too, which was a good time. We find ourselves here in yet another Walmart parking lot because one Walmart per trip's not enough. It's just, they're so good. There's too much stuff. I learned the quick catch thing finally.
Yeah, I still haven't really tried it. I mean, I know the concept behind it, but it's just not something I'm really that interested in doing.
Yeah, so I'd slept on it for a while, and it's good. I'm not efficient at it yet, and it's still really good. I do a lot of playing passively, like a lot of like, either I'm like walking and not really paying attention to Pokemon, or I'm driving or whatever, so, and that part doesn't help me, so I'm gonna try it a little bit. The other thing is, like, I'm in the baby account phase right now, so having 2 phones, you need 2 hands to do the trick, so that's a letdown. I think it's probably worth doing for Community Day to maximize the number of Charmanders you see.
That's true. So I mean, maybe I'll learn it before then. That
was the reason why I learned it. I figured that, like, trying to get as many of those as I possibly could was a good investment.
I mean, you literally learned it in like a minute, so.
It was really easy to learn. But I think it's less of like learning it and more of becoming quick at it and good at it. Because I don't know if you saw me doing it, I was like missing sometimes and like not running in time. Or the thing I do is I was trying to do everything so fast, I'd completely miss the throw. And that would take a lot longer to get to go back in and throw it again and all that stuff.
Well, they want to catch something this year.
We're driving behind a car who's slowing down to catch something.
Hope and, it's good.
I don't know. We would have slowed down too. You didn't have to let us pass. So I got my Charmeleon. It was okay. It was an 82 IV, 15 attack.
I have not yet because my gacha wants to pick up everything before it actually pops up on the screen.
Which makes it really hard to throw a great throw.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to complain too much because it's actually catching things.
I'm having a lot of good luck with catching right now. I shouldn't have said that.
This was definitely a Abernest too, so.
Yeah, which is less exciting than it was after the event a couple weeks ago, but it's still a decent Pokemon.
Yeah.
So my wife, right? She has 6 Machamp. They're all 93 plus. Most of them are 98 or 100 or whatever. They're maxed. Does she have any reason to do Machamp right anymore?
Yeah, why not?
It's just that's it. It's just why not, right? There's nothing more to it.
I mean, there's always a chance to get better ones still. I don't know. I just like doing them too. They're fun.
It is a fun raid. It's a good rhythm and stuff.
I don't know.
We were trying to decide if she wanted to max out an Abra, and she's probably going to anyway. It's 100 that we caught a while ago, and it's a fun Pokemon or whatnot.
I have 2 maxed out Alakazams.
Yeah,
hundreds. So
I'm trying to think of when she was going to use it if she's not soloing Machamp that much. But I guess maybe she should solo Machamp because she has that.
Exactly.
Yeah, at the very least, it's like, you know, experience and rare candy chances and stuff like that.
Definitely. So. I mean, it's a raid you know you can beat.
Yeah.
So
she can beat it now without an Alakazam though. So what does she gain by having another one? Like, she uses like Dragon Move, Dragonites, and Rayquaza, and she has, I think she uses Confusion's Shadow Ball Mewtwo, even
because he's got spoons. That's why.
Good reason. I can live with that.
Yeah, spoons.
He's 2 of them too. I like how when Kadabra evolves, he gets an extra spoon.
Yep,
it's classy. Definitely classy. If you want.
So we had a question here from Bill, not me. But another Bill. There are more than one.
That would be great if you ask questions.
Ask our own question. Yeah. So we talk about solo and duo raid records all the time on our podcast and YouTube. And he wanted to know if there is a website where they're tracked.
So there is. There's 2 different sets of records right now that Trust the Cones is supporting. There's probably other ones too. But the first one is the Trainer Level 40 group keeps records. And they, you have to be level 40 to submit, which I kind of don't like because, you know, a level 38 player could have max something and do it. Yeah. So, but that is, you know, that's the most reputable one right now and the one people do. So that has records for boosted and unboosted. So boosted would mean that one thing, at least one thing in your party is boosted and gains extra damage from the weather. And unboosted would mean nothing of yours is boosted. So the boss could be boosted or not boosted, that doesn't matter, it's your Pokemon.
Right.
The other site that's doing it now is our Pogo Raids on Reddit. So it's Pogo Raids. I think a lot of people look for Pokemon Go Raids or something, but it's just Pogo Raids.
Pogo Raids,
on Reddit. So they have a new leaderboard, And I believe they're doing weather boosted, non-weather boosted, and they're also doing 6 unique, which I think is pretty cool.
They also have 1v1, so only using one Pokemon
to
beat.
That's right.
So that one was pretty cool as well too.
So we'll post a link to their Discord and to their Reddit as well. So basically for both groups, we'll get you information on that in the comments of the YouTube version of this posting.
Yep. And then the other question he had is, if you have limited candy to work with, is it better strategy to level up 1 Pokemon at a time or level up 2 to 3 more slowly?
So let's make this real life. I mean, let's think about Rayquaza right now. So let's say you have 396 Rayquaza. You're very lucky. But you have enough rare candy to max 1, or you distribute between the 3. What do you do?
Me personally, I max 1. That's just the way I have always done things.
Is that more of like a completionist kind of thing, or is there a strategy behind that?
No, it's just a completionist type of thing for me. If I had enough to get them to the breakpoints, then it would definitely be better to do all 3 to get to the breakpoints.
Right.
But just the way I play the game, that's not necessarily always the best. It's just the way my brain works.
So the way I look at it is, if you're raiding in large groups, you really want your first and second and third Pokemon to be the really powerful ones, because what you really care about is going from the, you know, the 5% threshold to the threshold where you end up getting 2 balls instead of 1, right?
Yeah.
So based on that, you really want your high-end counters to be maxed. So thinking that way, I would max 1 out first, you know?
So my weird brain thinking works out for me anyway.
It's an opinion thing more than a like mathematical thing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's going to be times where you're going to be better off with 3 and times where you're better off with 1, and it really depends on
the raid size group,
yeah,
and the other counters that the other people have.
Exactly.
Yes.
So that's just the way I see it. And then
that's a really loud truck driver.
That is a loud truck that probably made its way onto the podcast. So it really comes down to preference. I mean, if you're level 38 and you're spending 10,000 dust and 15 candy to have that like level 39 and level 39.5 pumps, like that may not be worth it. You know, you may actually be better off using that. But at least I think you're right. I think understanding the breakpoints is really the most important thing. And if you have the rare candy to get 3 Rayquazas to a breakpoint, and you think that'll help you more, by all means go for it.
Yeah. And he did have another question about a throwing contest, and you know, the ideas that we had for that when it was around Olympic time. So
we have a throwing contest. It's kind of like horse, like basketball. The problem with it is it's really, really slow unless you have like a ton of spawns.
Yeah.
So we've never been in a place where we've been able to play it. I feel like whenever me and Bill are playing together, it's an event, and we want to be catching like crazy and not recording. So we haven't done anything with it. But essentially the idea was you would, I would say, you know, counterclockwise curve, great throw. And I'd throw it, and then Bill would throw it to the same Pokemon, and if he didn't get it, he would get H. Yeah. So it'd be horsey instead of horse, which I thought was clever.
Yeah.
And you're trying to spell it out. So we filmed a little bit of it, and we were doing things like with your nose, and then like
that one was fun. We actually both caught it with our nose.
I know. We were doing so bad, and we both hit the nose throw. But then we were doing like left-handed counterclockwise, and I made Bill turn his phone upside down and use his pinky.
Yeah.
He didn't used to catch Dragonites in the old way, so like I actually had experience with that, so that was kind of funny. But
I think I got the same Charmeleon as you, 617.
Yeah, that's what I got, 617.
Yeah, 617, that's what I have.
So mine was 82 with 15 attack, so hopefully yours is 15 attack too.
Fingers crossed. We just caught it, so let's see.
And then finally, Bill also sent in his email that he did not get an EX pass last week when he raided in a place everyone else got a pass at. So
HP exceed.
So it's terrible.
Terrible.
So we had talked on the podcast about how we thought everyone got a pass pretty much, and it's not 100%, which is kind of what we thought.
Yeah.
But there are some people that we're hearing about who did not get passes, even though the gym got a pass. So the ratio is very, very high. There's going to be some weeks where you miss out, but you know, the people who seem to be missing out are doing one gym at a time and talking about, oh yeah, this one gym didn't yield for me. So I really think diversifying, and if you want an EX pass, put the effort into doing more than one gyms is the way to go.
Definitely. So you want to finish off with Dustberry Kill?
Yes, I had like a conceptual Dustberry Kill.
All right.
So instead of going for a Pokemon, I'm gonna go for concepts.
All right.
Dustberry Kill. This event right now, which is the Triple Stardust event, the Kanto event, or the Raid Box deal. Dustberry Kill.
Okay, so for me,
really hard.
I would kill the Kanto event.
Why?
I have all Gen 1 stuff except for the, there's literally nothing I need. So that's an easy one for me.
Okay.
As great as the event is for newer players and things like that, I just have no need for it. The Dust is the immediate.
Yeah.
I would say the raid boxes. And then Triple Stardust, I'd want around as long as possible. I love Stardust, and I will never be done leveling up Pokemon, so.
Yeah, and this event is crazy, man. Stardust getting in a small time. So I can't kill the Kanto event because that raid boss group was so good.
Yeah.
So I actually want to dust that event.
Okay.
I think that I could do all those raids, you know, the Aerodactyl and the Onyx and all that stuff, Lickitung even. I could do that for a while, you know, and I'll get sick of it at some point, but just to have that around and be able to go through all those and all those awesome tier 4s and stuff. So that's me, that's the biggest thing there. And then the raid pass deal was just so good. And, you know, I had a $90 for $100 gift card.
Yeah.
So I already buying it on a discount. So I'm stocked up. I'm not at your levels of hundreds of passes, but I'm well over 100 passes at this point, and very happy with that.
I just feel like I can never have enough passes.
No, I mean, at that price, it's even if I don't end up using them all anytime soon, the odds of them going below that are just so low. Even though they've gotten lower progressively recently,
yeah,
it's just so insanely low that I don't want to mess with it.
So you would kill this event, huh?
I would kill this event. And the reason why, and I don't want to say this out loud, but the reason why is I'm starting to have a dust surplus. So for the first time since playing the game, I'm sitting on a decent amount of dust. And I'm not saving it because I'm stingy, I'm saving it because I just not have things I want to power up. You know?
But you will eventually.
It will eventually.
So it's not going to hurt to dust and save your dust. And
but I feel like I can grind whenever I need it, you know? Yeah. Like those raid bosses aren't always there, and raid bosses are never cheap. So it's like, yeah, I gotta grind 3 times harder, but it's still like, it's something I can do without this event, you know? And
makes sense. But like, that's why I killed the Kanto event, because there was, I mean,
nothing for you.
Yeah, I mean, minus the raid bosses. The raid bosses are great, but I feel like they're rotating them enough that I don't need the event for them.
Yeah, for me, when it rotated back, I got so sad. I got so sad. So that was cool. That was a good idea, right? They get like a concept.
Definitely, I like that.
Yeah, I think we've ran out of Pokemon to do right now.
Yeah,
so.
We'll come up with more though.
You know, we'll do one for next week. We'll do one for SmackDown.
Okay.
We'll do 3 Pokemon who can get SmackDown and kind of
makes it. I like it.
Dust break all that.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, guys.
Absolutely. Send those questions. We love the questions.
Yeah, definitely. So it's trustthecones@gmail.com, or hit us up on Twitter at ChaosBill46. at TrustTheKev or at TrustTheCones.
And let us know what you thought of the car podcast. Like, if the quality is too bad, like, yell at us and tell us not to do it anymore.
Yeah, definitely. Feedback is always good.
All right, cool.